Hello. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I guess I'll find out. Oh, there's a button here that's telling me. Okay. Alrighty. I'm doing a little live here and I'm had some trouble with my webcam, so now I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Anyway, I'm using the live option on YouTube Studio on my desktop, FYI, if anyone cares to know that. I'm gonna do a Grateful Dead poll today. Again, thanks to the lovely ladies that made this deck. I think I linked them in my last reading that I did with this deck. So definitely check it out. I think it's a limited run. So if you're a fan of the music or tarot, I think you would be very pleasantly, maybe pleasantly surprised or just pleased in general with the cards. So that's what I'm connecting with today. So we're going to get on to it and see what this upcoming harvest moon has in store for us. Okay. We also just had the equinox changing over the seasons. So we are now into fall officially. So all you pumpkin spice latte folks can officially come out of hiding, and it is your season. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I stick to the chai latte, although I need to watch my calorie intake. And I just worked out today a little bit. And let me tell you, when you're out of shape or like not used to working out certain muscles, then you start to feel it, right? I had a little setback earlier this year, and now I'm finally getting back into it. So if you had a little setback, now is the time. Now is the time to manifest, just like this musician is saying right here. Sing your song. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Okay? And then the people will be happy as they dance. And I'm going to do a chakra style, so that's right in the root. Okay? Woo, these cards are just one. I told you this deck is talking to me today. The High Priestess. How lovely. Let me see if I can adjust the light on this just a tiny so it doesn't glare so much on the card, maybe. Anyway, the High Priestess is, kind of one of these female archetypes that people want to look up to, perhaps want to emulate. And by staying in your happy place here, by manifesting your happiness at the root, you're going to be able to kind of gift to others a knowledge of pleasure that is not necessarily the typical low vibrational pleasure that we seek as pleasure seekers. And that could be, any kind of addiction or even ill behavior, including sex addiction. Okay, let's face it. I mean, a lot of people do that. So to get their fix, per se, or, cigarettes or alcohol, whatever it is. And focusing on the manifestation of your root here and the happiness that this magician is going to bring you, it's going to look so effortless and almost and like, and people are going to be like, how do you know what you're doing? And it's just like, look, I'm just focusing on what's making me happy, and the rest, it's like her skirt. It's just going to flow out of you, and it's going to be so magical and powerful. People are going to be like, did you do, I hate to say, like, did you take some type of magic potion? Or, I've heard people say, like, what's your beauty secret? Which, honestly, sunscreen, right? A woman told me a long time ago, sunscreen. And if you've never heard the Baz Luhrmann, wear sunscreen. Yes, it will help you. I have age spots and sunspots on my skin all over, and like freckles and things like that, sun damage. Okay. So it might not look like it here exactly, but it's here. It's here. So sunscreen is your friend. What else do we have for this collective? the Four of Pentacles. Okay, going into fourth quarter. Who doesn't like that talk? Anyway, because October, November, December, for a lot of companies, that's the end of the year. That's when you start looking harder at the budget. You have Christmas coming up. You have, hopefully your birthday's not like mine and it falls in those days. And it's like, ugh, yet another thing to spend money on, right? So you just might be looking a little bit harder at your stability in terms of your finances. And, if this is something for you, collective, where it's like, maybe you can't afford to buy a gift, but maybe you know how to make somebody a gift. And you know what? That's going to be so amazing for that person. They're just going to love it. I just know it. So if you've been thinking about that, like giving somebody a gift that is speaking to your spirit and kind of, or, maybe you know how to like fix something and somebody needs that help and you're going to gift them your time to fix something for them. Gifts can come in all different forms. Okay. It's not just monetary here, but again, so you might be reconsidering what you view as abundant and what you view as lack too. Okay. So, you might look at this, say a meager gift or something of, something homemade, and you might be like, oh, this is in lack, but it's really not, especially when it comes from the heart. So up next is your heart chakra. So let's see what's going on there for this collective. Because I feel like if you're holding on to any burdens regarding that collective, you really need to drop it. Okay. Because the energy is just not there to support it anymore. You may have felt that at one time. You don't have to feel it anymore. Okay. Yeah. And that's why, because, eventually things do pay off. You might be like, oh, I'm working. But you know what? You just went from 4 to 8. You literally like doubled your money here. Okay. Why? Because you followed your heart. That's what I'm getting. 4 and 8, it's also 12. That's all 12 signs of the zodiac. So I feel like I should try to share this on the video link. Copy video link. Can I copy it like into a new window? Yeah, while I'm doing this reading. Isn't that nice? I don't think anybody's on this live right now anyway, so pardon me while I create this post. I'm just gonna paste it here and say, I'm live. And it's under the live tab. So if you've seen me before, but you're like, where's this video at? It's actually under a different tab on the videos page, if you didn't know that. So, because I like to go back and review my readings, as time allows for messages. So, and it's like, where's this video at? I know I just uploaded it, because that's you, collective. You're a very industrious type person. I wanna say you're all about the business, but you can see here these bears in the background dancing and playing, and they're literally dancing on the ceiling. Hey, Lionel Richie, right? Whoa, what a feeling, dancing on the ceiling. Heart-centered joy, bringing joy in the situation. Like it's almost like you're using the money to party. You're using your abundance to have a good time with the people that you care about. And isn't that what life's all about? What else do we have for this collective? See, I just love these cards. Gotta go at the right time. 10 of Pentacles, guys. It's amazing. And look at this, all these. And I'm doing a chakra read for you. So here's your root all the way at the bottom, right? That's the red. Then orange is the sacral. Yes. Then you have the solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and then the crown. Okay. I hope somebody learned something today. And maybe you have a dog too. White light could be also very significant for you. And especially if you're somebody who has ever felt, like I said, just felt this heaviness. Some people call that spiritual attack, gang stalking. There's so many like ways to describe the feeling. But what you need to do, collective, is speak this white light of protection into your existence. Okay. And that's why it's coming up in the throat chakra. Okay. So if you're ever, feeling like you're, overwhelmed or something, you just need to kind of ask for that healing, protection, that protective energy. Okay. If you believe in God, you can pray to God. If you maybe you want to meditate instead. There's different things that you can. Like, wow, my head is like almost completely disappeared. Will it feel? Hey, dance. See. What else for this collective? I mean, looking pretty good. Pretty good. See, it's in the eye, in the third eye. Ever seen that movie called The Third Man? Yeah. Third eye. The Emperor. Very interesting. I don't know why, but I have been thinking about Orson Welles and Rita Hayworth recently. Anyway, he would have been considered an emperor back in the day, although if you didn't know it, his movies didn't really make very much money, and sometimes he was struggling financially. It's usually afterwards that people start making their money, right? But this is you seeing it for yourself, collective. This is Aries as well, coming through. Gold could be significant to you. Also, changing of habits. As if you can see here, now I know that has an ankh on it. Like, that's like a good bottle, but it's like the bottle is set down. And with these addictions and things that came across earlier in the channeling, I feel like whoever this emperor is, the reason that they're becoming and seeing themselves as an emperor is because they're putting these addictions that have been crippling them, they're putting these things aside. Okay? It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. You can see the sun behind him, even through the rains. It's like he's getting all four seasons, and he don't give a mother because you know what? He's like, I got my gold. You know what? And even if I had to, I could start all over from scratch. I know how to do it. An emperor, right? Haven't you heard of those like millionaires and billionaires? I mean, what you think of our former president, but he's somebody that declared bankruptcy how many times and like just came back. If he can do it, that's you're in debt how much? Oh well, people claim bankruptcy all the time. That's because kind of what I'm getting here with this. He's sitting on this cardboard box, this crate, and he's like, you know what? I still got my little gold pyramid here. And maybe this is his land and his water, and it's getting filled up by this rain, and then the sun's going to come and grow crops. It's just the whole shebang, kit and caboodle. Now, in the crown, who wants to know? If you only heard some of the things I heard, you don't want to know. Okay. 9 of Cups. Because some of the things I hear belong in Karmic City. Okay. And 9 of Cups, however, belongs with this collective. Yeah. Getting your wish, getting your wishes filled, starting to see it, starting to taste it, literally starting to trickle down and back up. Because remember, you're playing that music right at the root. For my deadheads out there, I hope you are. It's going to keep you happy, right? Mm-hmm. Even when you thought it couldn't make you happy, there's always a way. Well, there's something that can make you happy. Now, considering we had a Four of Pentacles down here, and this connects with your solar plexus. Four of Wands collective, and an Ace of Swords on top of it. Okay, let's do a little clarification. Move that. Yay! It didn't like break on me. I just think it's so funny when I type the word out. I'm like live or live stream because I want to say live. Live stream. Now I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. And Dirty Dancing, soundtrack of the whole movie, right? Don't tread on me, baby, right? Nobody puts baby in the corner. Baby's out there dancing, shaking her moneymaker. I don't know about y'all. I don't know what movie you watched. You know, even her sister Lisa was out there dancing. Everyone, her mom, her dad, everybody was having a good time. Think about that. Think about that. Does a good time have to be reserved for a select few? You know, like the ultra wealthy and the ultra rich, and no, it's dumb. It's silly. Materialism will kill it every time. Queen of Swords. Now she's your ex-wife. She might not think she's being materialistic. I did hear a tale over the weekend ish from a man who had been married 3 times, wiped out every time, he said. Yep. Tell you what, at his age, I'd want to be retired and not driving me to the airport, okay? And hauling big bags around. So maybe pick your ex-wives a little better next time. But what can I say? Yeah. Talk is cheap, right? Let's see the action. Let's see the words. He said, I offered her this and this and this, and she said, no, I wanted $500,000. And he said, she found out pretty quickly I didn't have it. So she didn't. He said, half of nothing is nothing. Right? But the Queen of Swords is pretty smart. She knows how to count. So, to me, sound like a money. You know, she sounded like a gold digger to me. 10 of Pentacles. I mean, if it were me, I would have taken the business and that was offered to me. Yeah, I'll take that business. I'll see if I can make it go. Turn it into my 10 of Pentacles here. Set my creative mind to it. Do what other people were not able to do. And why is that? It's because it just didn't work, or is it because they didn't want to work? Which is what I told him. I said, well, it just sounds like she don't want to work. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? You're just given a bar? I mean, what, you got to sell it? Maybe you lose a little bit of money? I don't know. Might be kind of fun for a while. But he did say, if you're trying to get divorced or in the process of a divorce, he said, buy a ball. So everybody always thinks they're cheating on somebody else. I don't know. Page of Cups. Well, there's a little sex demon. Sometimes can get you more of these, right? Literal bun in the oven. Now, if that's what you're looking for, I mean, you got 2 Ten of Pentacles here. You got an Emperor. You have a High Priestess. You also have a Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who may or may not be an ex-wife, right? Or maybe she just knows what the hell's going on. And that pisses people off. Nobody likes to know it all, right? What else we got? But you know what? Ten of Pentacles, you can laugh them all the way to the bank, all the way home, all the way to your abundance, however that shows up for you, however that manifests for you. And remember, you're in control of it too. No hay dinero. Judgment. Yeah. I think things are going to start becoming really clear to you, especially when people start like asking for help. You see how these people are lifting up, like, oh, help me raise up, right? Because you know what's going on. Help me. Dos Equis. And you might be kind of like, I don't know. But when you're able and willing, and it all lines up, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? When you're able to give and to share with other people. The type of people that actually deserve your help. Clarifying the Father here, the Emperor. Getting Steve Miller Band. Ooh, 4 of Wands showing up again. Right on top of the Emperor, too. So, where's the Empress? She all the way down here? This Queen down here? Or is she the High Priestess? What do you think, collective? Which one are you? Now, you could have some air in your chart, right? The High Priestess. State of mind. It's decision time, collective. Where, as you continue to get your wish fulfillment, that means you may have to juggle offers coming towards you and balance the correct ones so that you're able to succeed. I feel like somebody's potentially asking you to juggle something right now. And I feel like you might be thinking it over. Let's get some oracle cards, shall we? How about some moonology? Since that big old harvest moon is coming our way. On this harvest moon. Kind of curious what the skies will look like. We've had some storms, some fall storms. What do we have for this collective now, please? keep saying, who wants to know? Surrender to the divine, full moon. What did we say is coming up? Booyah! It was so cool the other day. I was driving and there was this storm on one side of the road and then there was the moon on the other side of the road. And since it was storming, like there was, clouds going through the moon, making it look extra spooky. So I feel like spooky season is definitely here. And I got part of my Halloween costume, which, it's the internet. I'm going to be able to wear it. It doesn't fit right. I mean, it's an extra large and it fits nothing like any of my other clothes. So I just remembered I have another costume that I've never worn. Adjustments are required. And yes, they are, because I don't have the proper footwear to wear with that. And I might have to go and get some. A reason to go shoe shopping. Oh, terrible. Oh, yeah. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. This is actually kind of how it looked the other night. It was a little bit fuller though. This was looking more like a half moon, but definitely waxing. What else? Those beautiful collective. On this harvest moon. Thinking about doing some readings this week. I'm not sure. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. I feel like this is going with the judgment here. And this page of cups. So if somebody immature is coming towards you, yeah, I feel like you're not even going to have to worry about it at all. And dare I say, karmic. And again, if you've been worried about something, it's time to stop, drop, and roll, right? Like they teach you. If you're on fire, okay? And you might say, well, I'm not on fire anymore. So what does that tell you? We're out of the emergency situation. Okay? So many of us keep living on high alert when in actuality, nothing will come of this situation. It's just a little moon. People are like, oh, it's extra crazy on the full moon. Well, for some people, yes. Especially people that are sensitive to the energies. Maybe you collective. However, does that mean you have to act out and be crazy? No. I mean, if you're anything like me, honestly, on full moons, usually I stay in. I don't really go anywhere. One more. One more, let me be out that door. I really wish my hair had some more volume right now, but I just washed it. Excuse me. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. So, you don't think you have that same power when it comes over your own resources? Kind of like if you're dealing with a kid or something, you'd be like, I'm going to take away your privileges. Well, people's position in your life is a privilege. So if people abuse that privilege, then you have every right to remove them from your life. So if the giving and the taking aren't matching up, then there's some thinking, okay, that needs to be done. Now, again, if somebody comes to you and says, I need help, this may be the time where in your abundance, you're able to give. Let me just hit 30 exactly on the clock. So I feel like that is going to resonate with somebody. Okay. So, especially as we enter this fourth quarter, the harvest moon, thinking about the harvest. What is a harvest? A gathering of abundance, literal abundance. And you have the 10 of Pentacles here twice. Okay. Hold your vision. Yeah. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please, 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 please like the video or subscribe to the channel. And that way you will see more videos, more content. So if you like these readings, please subscribe. You can even hit the notification bell, and then you will get an actual notification on your phone. But the very, very easy, very, very free, and very, very, I thank you very much way to support me is to subscribe, like, or drop a comment. And until next time, please manifest wisely. Bye.